Or if you can't, I'll do it.
So yeah, just I know I fucking yeah, like that's so weird that
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some
All
football,
right.
huh?
Well, I'm gonna get out the
Excited to
party
get
for
it
this.
started here on the NFL
All right,
on
man.
EA Sports. Today looks like we've got a fun one on tap for us here. Young Kwaku has it all teed up. And away we go from Virginia Beach. Return starts at the 9. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Pistol snap to Jackson. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the ball. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Caught quickly on the slant. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's in. Touchdown. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, Penix has him on the quick hitter.
Ah, come on.
Does not go far.
Thought it was a pick.
In all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops.
Down and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Finds a man right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
2nd and 3 now. Jackson yet again. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And they take this in for the score. These guys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And we'll take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Complete. It's from John Robinson. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game early. More from this one right after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Trying one here with Robinson. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Here we go on 4th down with Penix. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And it looks like the defense has it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the 1st down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
And he come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
second and 6 at the 34-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Shotgun snap to Jackson. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. All right, set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Lamar's going to keep this one. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage.
And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys take a 20-zip lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Visitors, nothing. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here's a return from the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. A toss now to Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Virginia Beach. It's the Falcons with work to do on 2nd and 12. Penix to throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. Quick slant into the hands of Mooney. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. We look underneath here, Robinson. And he's the cold at the spot. We'll keep tape for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They're set up at the 35 now. Penix on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's short the first after a mild gain.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, Penix to the air. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
Penix's pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Yep, as expected, they're going to grab and start this one off. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 28. Rolling left, buying some time. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Jackson throwing here. Finds the in route complete. He's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Lamar. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partners. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Oops, knocks it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Hey, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Teams are back out on the field. Everyone is set, and the second half is underway. Fielded at the 7. Escapes a defender. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. About ready to go now. First and 10. Start the half with Robinson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's second and 2. Low and bounces short of his man.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Down again to Robinson. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Trying for it with Penix. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off. Turnover on downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Lamar. Throwing deep for the end zone. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys push their lead further to start the half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And his guys grow their lead yet again.
Team 31. Visitors, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. That's Robinson on the slant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I play receiver. If you receivers, you couldn't do my job. I just showed you I could do yours.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Penix here from the gun. Go right side, cut by Mooney. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if we weren't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Penix working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. He'll take possession in enemy territory as that return gets him across midfield.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
First down throw for Jackson. Caught by Flowers. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Decent work on the run, but not enough for the first. The stop is made in time. It's 4th and short.
40-yard line.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 4th down.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. That's cut beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Virginia reach. First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets him around 6 there. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Lamar off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Cut near the goal line. And we might be close to this lead growing again. And that play gives him a first and goal. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Working quickly here.
Hey, report! Report! 180! Hey, shot! Hey, report! Report!
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
DC.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
180! 180! Yo.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he fires it in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Tyler Boone set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Penix now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. Gets this one to London. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up first and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball at the 33 for first down. To the air with Penix. Finds London on the slant. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that there's been some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Another carry for Robinson. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down. Turned away on third and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Penix now to throw. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. the 2-minute warning here from Virginia Beach. These guys, moments away from a 2-0 start. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Broke through the tackle. And they'll find that for a few. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Trying to pick this up on the ground. He'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
34-yard line.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. They give it to him again. Has a lane past the 45. Through the 35. And he's down all the way to the 30. This play goes for 36. And that'll give him a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Hey, Ozzy, check out.
Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
Report.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. These guys throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys continue piling onto this lead.
Our home team 45. Visitors nothing. Tyler Luke set
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Returnable from the 1. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing Penix. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. Into the red zone. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
A 69-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Atlanta.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.